Uber Geek and
Josh, co-host. Hey, how's it going?
That's the Hops and Humor Show coming at you again. And check it out, we got kind of a little setup here.
Yeah, we got
snack couches and
wait, did we?
room
I think we downgraded. We're sitting on wood now.
Well, yeah, nothing wrong with some good hard wood.
That's true. That's what she said.
So we are super freaking stoked right now. We just got back from the Craft Beer Corner at the Quick Stop in Jamestown. Got to talk to the owner, Joe Zylstra, and we are going to be doing a live video cast right from the Craft Beer Corner.
I cannot express. This is the first time that I've gone there, and Jeff has gone there like two other times? One other time?
One other time. That was my first time I went there.
Okay.
Yeah.
This place is incredible, but I don't want to give away what they have because you got to see it to believe it, and we have got that coming.
It's Craft Beer
next one.
Heaven.
Yeah. So everything that you see in front of you right now,
we got from there.
Yeah, we got there.
This is like 1%.
Yeah. He's got the place stocked and ready to roll.
Dude's got it figured out for sure.
Absolutely. So, today, we decided we were going to take a crack at smoky beers. Smoky beers are great. They're good. You should drink them. we are going on solid recommendation right now for what we have. So, this is a first for us.
All of these, I don't think either of us have tried, except one. This one right here I tried, and I couldn't wait to get my hands on it again. So, yeah, that's it tonight. Smoky beers. It's like drinking a beer and eating a campfire at the same time.
It's just all the best things about a campfire, except for s'mores and mosquitoes.
And you don't get any smoke in your eyes. It all goes in your stomach.
Mm-hmm. It's wonderful.
That's the best part.
What are we going to do first? I feel like I kind of want to try this guy first.
You want to try that one first?
It's from Oddside Ales, which is from Grand Haven, Michigan. It's called the Mayan Mocha Stout. This guy is rocking with coffee, cinnamon, nutmeg, and habanero. So either we're about to breathe fire like a flippin' dragon, or we're gonna choke to death on.
There's a good chance you might see me sweating.
Yeah,
if it's hot enough, I sweat fast, like the top of my head.
And habaneros, I like spicy food, so like Chipotle is nothing for me usually. Jalapenos, they get that nice little kick, and some places you can get where it's a real big kick. Habaneros are usually where I start to go, damn. So, this is going to be exciting. I'm excited to try this.
Yep.
Hopefully.
And I'm not a big fan of super spicy stuff, so.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping.
You got a lover of spice and a not so much lover of spice. We're going to find out where this is in that medium of your spice-loving world. Whether if you like super hot or mild or...
Hopefully I turn into Drogo from Game of Thrones. Straight up Black Dragon, yo. I'll nuke your city. So, let's open these.
Alright, let's pop this.
That works. Just put it there. Alright.
Oh, mother of mercy.
I'm catching coffee.
The first thing I smelled was the habanero. I can smell it. I can smell it.
I can smell clearly now the habanero.
All right, let's see how these pour.
Dang!
Oh my gosh.
That looks pretty dark.
Oh.
So, that's dark.
That is.
That's really dark.
The first sentence in like 3 different flavors immediately punch your nose out of that bad boy.
I'm getting the cinnamon now.
Yep.
The cinnamon, the nutmeg,
yep.
Definitely the coffee, but I am not getting the habanero.
Well, maybe that's the
after.
Maybe that's why they call it Ghost. It's gonna
All right.
sneak up and scare the shit out of you.
He'll sneak up and come out your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow.
Anywho.
All right, let's do this bad boy.
All right,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh man. That nutmeg is punchy.
It is very punchy.
And I'm feeling the habanero now.
Yeah, it's definitely in the back of your throat. I feel like we have to give a shout out for a quote that we were given tonight.
No, he said that had to be saving.
Okay.
Well,
We'll
I guess
save
we
it.
could say that it was his quote.
It was his quote. All right.
Our new friend, Joe Zylstra, from the Craft Beer Corner, this is what he explained this beer as. When it goes down your throat.
It's delicious.
And
It's great, but it starts to warm up.
Yep.
And it's kind of like a hug.
It's a hug. He said drinking this beer was like getting a hug. I agree with him 100%.
You know, I agree because I can feel this warming me up, and I just feel like I got
Chest
a nice,
is warming up.
Yeah.
It's like doing a shot of tequila almost.
Except
that
much
burn down later.
I really want to stress that this is like the taste I'm getting. I mean, yeah, there's definitely the nutmeg.
Yep.
But that coffee too, like definitely getting the coffee taste in there. Well, the cinnamon is there.
Cinnamon is there, but not so much as the nutmeg. I can taste the nutmeg a lot more than I can the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like
the
having a Christmas
jalapeno
cookie.
really yep, and the habanero really comes in at the end. Pretty strong, but not bad strong.
Yeah, that's gonna say
this is a tolerable.
Yeah, it's very tolerable. It's normally habaneros for me. It's like you eat them and you're gonna have to chase it with something, like a glass of milk or water, anything that you can help get rid of that heat. But like this, it's such a tolerable heat and it feels good.
My big concern was that I was going to be shoving bread in my mouth or sour cream or something like that, or chugging milk, which it's kind of why I got the Dragon's milk, just in case I had to have some milk. Not that it's milk, but
yeah,
close enough, right?
Yeah. So, how about the Duggar family, man? I just want to throw this out there. You should not be having that many children. I don't care. Okay. What is Jim Bob do? Like, what does he do for money?
How does this guy make so freaking much money
that he can pop a
that he
kid
can
out
just
every
keep
9 months?
popping kids out every 9 months, and he's got this. What is it, like a castle of a house to keep all these freaking kids
And a bus.
in a bus. They get to go on vacations. They get to go, and the stuff's all free.
Yeah, they're getting.
They're getting that stuff free because of the popularity of.
Yeah. However,
firing kids out like a tennis gun,
like a machine gun.
do.
But that's an image I will not get out of my head.
You're welcome, and you're welcome.
I have been kind of in the past pretty vocal about the fact that this family sickens me, and it's not because they are religious. I kind of want to say that first and foremost because that's the way I come off.
Yeah.
But they get to a point where it's almost obscene.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like obsessive.
They shove it in people's faces, and that's where I start to have a problem with it. And that's anything.
Yeah.
If you shove something in someone's face, it's not cool. You're just a dick.
So if I put my... Never mind.
After having this habanero stuff, hell no. But the show was canceled, or it was
postponed. It'll be postponed until everything comes out in the wash, and then what'll happen is he'll get his own show.
Oh yeah.
And they'll start popping kids out like.
Oh, they already have, I thought.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sorry, 19 kids and.
I think they pretty much have their own city right in the. I mean, I kind of see it as this is what it was. This is how it started with Adam and Eve.
Oh, yuck.
Put that in your head and think about it for a little while and
You know, I
see what you think about that.
half of this beer in, it does progressively get a little bit warmer.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, where you have that nice, like I have a tingle in the back of my throat.
Yep.
Mm.
It's good though.
Yeah, it is good. We have special guest today. Her name is Trixie.
Trixie, making little whining noises. Now I'm curious. I'm gonna go on Untapped quick a second.
Which
I want to find out what the alcohol volume is for this.
That doesn't say on the bottle.
I couldn't find it on the bottle. It says it's 12 ounces. It says brewed and bottled. Outside Ales, Grand Haven, Michigan. So once again, supporting them local craft breweries. That's our goal right here. That's what we want to do.
And that's what's, I know it's like beating a dead horse here, but the craft corner, it's just so well set up with all this different beer that, excuse me, for being people who are really getting into craft beer, and for me it's been the past 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
I'm seeing a lot of the staples, your Founders IPA, Dirty Bastard, stuff like that, but it's stocked in stuff that other beers from these different brewers that, like Founders, they carry. Big Luscious is still there.
Mm-hmm.
And he had KBS. He had the Game of Thrones beer. Like he carries all this stuff that would be otherwise very difficult to find. So I think that's why we're really excited to get on location. It'll be our first one, and so you guys can see what he is packing in there, because it's incredible.
Yep, he really put together a nice, and he's still working. It's a work in progress. He's still adding, and it's just going to keep getting better and better. I can't find it. What weight details? Let's look at that.
That usually helps.
But it still doesn't have the 6%.
6%.
Boom. So there you go. Not extremely.
It's not weak.
Crazy.
It's not extreme. It's not like some of these other ones. All right. We want to down these.
Gonna be time to move on to the next set.
Yeah. I think you got more to down than me. Let's do a toast to. Let's do a toast to Joel.
Thanks, Joel. We appreciate you coming in and talking with us tonight, and we absolutely look forward to doing that live cast with you.
Cheers, mate.
Have another. Woo! Amen.
See.
Woo!
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Man. Okay, that.
I'm still.
Yeah, it's so warm. That is so warm.
Burning off of that one.
All right.
So
what do we got next?
Next, I tried this one already, and I was immediately hooked. Dark Horse 4 Smoked Stout. Now, when I had this the other night, the first thing that I noticed about this beer was, and I even posted this, it pours like oil.
Well,
look at how thick this is.
Oh my god. That's about half, right? Wow. Yep, looks like an oil change after 2 years.
I'd say this probably has 6,000 or 7,000 miles on it.
Yeah. This, I mean, I know it's probably not in there, but it almost has like a mapley smell to me. Very dark.
Can't wait to get my taste buds out.
I can't even see through my cup right now.
No, it's. I'd say it's a 10W30.
No, this is what percent?
I think this was like a 5.5, or something like that, if I remember correctly. But it wasn't too terrible strong.
All right. Well,
All right.
this is the first for me, so here we go.
Smoke them if you got them.
Wow, very smooth.
Very creamy and smooth.
Yeah.
That's why I absolutely love it.
It's like having a glass of milk.
Yep.
But
with a coffee flavor.
Mm-hmm. And it tastes. Think about sitting around a campfire.
Mm-hmm.
You got that smoke coming up in the air. You've been burning this wood for a while.
Yep.
You've had a couple of drinks already.
Yep.
Maybe smoked a little. Who knows? But that smoke.
Not that we would condone that, unless, of course, we can get the roads repaired with it.
Pot for potholes.
Pot for potholes.
You know what? I'm going to go on record. I'm for it.
I support it 100%.
So, pot for potholes, and you're endorsing it, and you're sitting around this campfire, and you had a little bit of the smoke come in to your clothes and stuff.
Yep.
It smells, smells like garbage. You're coughing, but then the next morning you wake up and you're laying in this field, and you're like, man, what did I do last night?
How did we wind up in a field?
Because you're burning stuff in a bonfire.
Oh, but then we just passed out. In the
Yeah, you
field?
passed out.
Okay, there we are.
You made some regrettable decisions. You might have an STD, but then you lift your shirt and you're like,
oh my god!
Oh, it smells like I was just at a bonfire.
Smoky smell. That smoky. Oh,
that is what this tastes like.
Yes, exactly.
Without the STDs.
Yeah. Unless you're using someone else's cup. Possibilities are endless.
That's no fun. Ladies and gentlemen, be responsible. Use your own cup. Unless you have a friend.
But we're not doing the two girls thing, are we?
No.
Thank God. We'll still.
Yeah.
Right away.
On. Bad taste.
Wash my eyes.
But no.
I've never seen it. But
really?
Anyway. No.
This is so smooth.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a beer that you could drink a 6-pack of, and the taste isn't going to get old.
Yeah, it's not sickening. I mean, like the smokiness of it is very subtle, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I've had some smoky beers that are just like, you feel like you're chewing on a piece of coal. Because it's just so overdone.
And I would even dare say Founders, their smoked beer, it was borderline.
Yeah.
It was borderline. And that's actually how we came into the smoked beers, was through Founders.
Yeah, Founders, yeah.
And I want to stress that it is good, and we'll probably, once that comes out again, we'll probably do a review on that, another one. But
absolutely.
Then I remember the smoked is like borderline too much, whereas this is like the.
I can't. Everything is so perfectly, put in here. Mm-hmm. I mean, you get the little tiny tastes of everything. There's not one thing that overpowers it. Like when you smell it, you don't smell the smoke, but when you taste it. Yeah. And that's when you get the smoky flavor of it. Right. When you smell it, you're getting that coffee vanilla end of it.
Right. Yeah, it's just a beautiful marriage, and I mean, so I gotta say, Dark Horse, you guys knocked this out of the park. It's just, this is a great beer for someone who I would feel starting to come into the craft beer world, because it's not too much, and it has big flavor. It's nice and thick, and the best way to describe it to me is like a glass of whole milk. Like, it's very creamy.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good. Yes.
Oh.
So I feel like we need to sit this one out for a second. Let it rest.
We gotta breathe.
Let it rest. So, while we're in between here, We actually asked we went to Facebook
Like we always do.
and we asked you guys to give us questions. We did get one reply from.
You guys got to do better at that. We
That's
need
true.
more questions.
Anything goes, guys.
Anything.
Come on.
We'll answer any question.
Now,
Any question.
we did get one question from a buddy of mine. We actually do. I know I've talked about it before. My gaming podcast, Game Genies. My good friend Corey Malcolm asked because he's coming into this. He usually drinks Oberon or like Blue Moon. Now he asked, well, guys, coming from somebody who drinks that, where would I need to start for coming into like stouts and whatnot? Now, I think
Now, when we're talking Oberon and Blue Moon, we're looking at a little bit lighter, more citrusy flavored beers. So,
right.
And he didn't want anything hoppy.
Yeah, I think
So-
we want to stay away from way too hoppy
Like
because
fat
I know that
tires and stuff like that are kind of on the hoppy end.
I know that with this year's batch of Oberon, Corey was not a big fan of it because he felt it was a little too hoppy. Now, anybody who's starting to come into craft beer knows that it's gonna be
It's a
it's
hit
a
and
journey
miss. Yeah, it's a trial of
because you're gonna have a lot of beers that you're gonna want to try, and it's just gonna be too much sometimes, and sometimes you have to work into it.
Yep.
Truth be told, for me to come into craft beers, I had to start drinking more Heineken.
Yeah.
And that was, I started on Heineken, and then I worked towards having, I believe my first real big craft beer was Founders IPA.
My journey started with Sam Adams. You know, I'd been the Budweiser, Bud Light guy all through the military just because it was cheap, it was easy to get, and quite honestly, craft beer just was not.
It wasn't
there yet. It wasn't there yet. And so first time Sam Adams, I had a Sam Adams cherry wheat, and I was like, holy crap!
Yeah.
Beers can actually have different flavors
Yes.
and different styles, and then from that point on is when I really started getting into, okay, let's try some different places. And then I found Founders. Then I found New Holland Brewing Company.
Yep.
And just a whole new world. And ever since then, it's like, I want to get my hands on everything I can to
Right.
try everything I can. Myself personally, I do like the darker beers. I like the malty, the roasted malty. I'm not a big fan of hoppy beers. I don't like that bitter finish. So I stick with a lot of brown ales and porters and stouts because that's what the flavor area that I like. So
you would recommend in this case for Corey, if you want to get into the stronger, the porters, or excuse me, like porters or stouts, probably the best place to start is with like a brown ale.
I would think so, yeah, because you're in the beginning stages of that roasted malt zone.
Yep.
You get a little bit of hop, but you get malt as well. So there's a good crossover there in a brown ale.
Right.
I think for somebody who's making that step, and you're not going off the deep end, jumping in the pool per se.
Yeah,
just
you really can't do that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, but
It'd
it's
be
like when you started drinking beer. I mean, find me somebody who right off the bat had a beer and like, this is the best thing ever.
I hated beer when I first started
Exactly.
drinking
It is an acquired taste.
Yep.
Now, to answer Corey's question, I have said this multiple times in the past. My favorite all-time beer is Short's Bel Air Brown.
Had a couple tonight.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Now that for me is a great way to start getting into the darker beers.
Yep.
However, there is another one that we decided to pick up tonight.
Just for you.
Well, it's for me, but
it's for.
This is for visuals.
Yeah.
This is Atwater Brewing Company. It is out of Detroit, if I remember correctly. Let's see.
Yeah, it's over in that neck
Detroit,
of the woods,
Michigan.
yep.
Yep. This is a vanilla Java Porter. Now, this guy It's dark, and it's a coffee beer. And I mean, even right here it says malt beverage brewed with coffee beans with natural flavor added. Vanilla bean extract. I want to stress that when it says it's a coffee beer, pay more attention to the vanilla part.
Yeah.
If having coffee with like a French vanilla creamer, think of like a very strong vanilla creamer in your coffee. That's how this tastes.
Yeah.
This was for me an early favorite when I got into dark beers.
And this is that perfect next step from that brown ale.
Yes.
Because you want to move from a brown ale to a porter, which is not quite as thick and creamy and dark as a stout is. You're still getting, what you're doing is you're taking these steps here from the lighter colored beers to your stout. So we're going to that brown ale, which is a little bit darker, more roasted, to the porter, and then we're going to move into that stout, which is really going to be that dark, syrupy, oil-looking type of beer.
Now, and admittedly, I think everybody has a point that they will reach where it starts to get to be too much.
Yep.
There are some beers out there that I simply can't do because it is way too hoppy. I'm actually not a huge fan of the Scotch ales.
Yeah. See, and I'm a dirty bastard.
Well, that's kind of different though. It's weird.
That's my game right there.
Like, I can do dirty bastard.
Yep.
That's good. I have had Dragon's Milk. Of course, that was going back to episode 1.
Bourbon barrel. Yep.
That I can drink, but not by choice. Because I don't mind the sippers, because even when you start getting into these dark beers, they become sippers. That's not something you're going to chug. Yeah,
they're not something you're going to take to a tailgate party at your next football game
and shotgun
and chug them, because you're going to be in the bathroom.
Well, I think that if you get to this point with beer, it's you have decided that you like the taste of beer, and you are drinking not to get drunk necessarily.
Well, yeah, let's face it. When you've switched over to craft beers, it's because you finally woke up and realized that you enjoy beer for the flavor, not for the buzz. Now, granted, there are some that are going to kick your butt, but like the Dragon's Milk, I like to call it a nightcap. To me, it's a great beer to have. I'll crack one open at 9 o'clock at night, sit there and watch some TV, and just sip on it. And the bourbon, and it's a warming, perfect beer for me to go to.
Those beers are the kinds that you have like one or two tops. I mean, you can get the bigger.
You have more than two, you're not going to remember it.
Yeah, you're going to be pretty hammered. So I think that at this point, it's time to crack another one open.
Yeah, so I guess our thoughts, Corey, is, take steps, baby steps, dude. Start with a brown ale, see what you think about it. If you like the direction that's going, maybe bump up to that porter. That may be where you stop.
But even if that's a place that you do stop, you're in flavor heaven. Yeah, exactly.
If you want to really go then to that stout, I would highly recommend Founder's Breakfast Stout. This is a beer that's going to give you that cup of coffee in the morning.
The chocolate
and oatmeal and everything in it.
And it's pretty strong.
And it's pretty strong. And it does have a good amount of caffeine in it. If you drink a breakfast stout at 9 o'clock at night,
you're going to be up.
You're going to be up for a while.
And if you drink
it does have coffee in it.
If you drink 3, you're going to be awake and drunk.
Well, you might be out, but you're going to have some messed up dreams.
That's true. Yeah.
So, there's our advice for you. Take it for what it's worth. We're not professionals. We're not brewmeisters. That's our experience from what we've done. Because I've started where you started, and I really like the dark beers now.
Thank you for
Thanks
your
for the question. We appreciate it. And let's get on to our next beer.
You know, we can start like this. I don't care. Yeah. So we got the beer. It's right here. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Trixie's
So our
talking
next
to us.
Trixie wants to let us know there might be somebody showing up here pretty soon,
That's
or she's just vocal.
She's just it's like, you know what? I agree with you guys.
But that's why we love her. That's what we do.
So I'm excited about this beer because neither of us have had this beer. Neither of us have had from this brewery. This is all new.
And
So
this was pure
recommendation
from Joel.
So we got Right Brain Brewery, which is from, and I just looked at it, and I'm just a terrible human being. Traverse City. Traverse City. Normally, that's where your wine is
That's
coming
wine
from.
country, wine and golf.
Yeah, you got some amazing cherry wine coming from Traverse City. But ladies and gentlemen, this ain't cherry. This ain't cherry at all. What we got here from Right Brain Brewery, fire started Chipotle Porter. It says beer no evil. This is a porter brewed with real Chipotle peppers.
So our thought was on smoky. Our smoky episode, the Chipotle is kind of a smoky, type of vegetable.
Yeah, I mean, we're eating a salad really right now.
So we thought, hey, what better? We'll go with some Chipotle, some smoky Chipotle.
Yeah, and from what we heard, Joel, when he told us about this beer, he told us that was the first thing that hit him was the smoky.
Yeah.
So, considering we had the habanero beer earlier, I'm getting the feeling this is actually going to be a little bit toned down as far as the heat, because that warmth, it really hit us for a while there. So
here's what the bottle says. The lowdown. Are you tired of drinking boring beer? Who's not? I mean, do you have an unhealthy obsession with spicy foods? No. Good boy, this could be bad.
Our wives are going to hate us tomorrow.
Is adventurous your middle name? Nope.
No, not really.
No. We might want to return this one.
Yeah, right.
If you answered yes to any of these questions, then do not set this beer down. Well, we did answer yes to the first one, I think.
Yes.
So I can't set this beer down now.
It's true. It's forever.
Immediately remove the cap from this bottle and consume the contents. Okay. I fall under peer pressure.
Yeah. I'm
So
sorry.
I'm going to have to do it now.
Yeah.
The experience, according to the bottle, is sweet at first, followed by smoky, finished with a kick that sizzles in the back of your throat, satisfying, savory, and robust.
Or hold on, let me see this. Or it's gonna be sweet at first, followed by smoky, finishing with a kick that sizzles in the back of your ass.
That's tomorrow. Cooking. For deep smoky flavor, try marinating in fire starter or condensed and mixed with your favorite sauce. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, we like sauce.
I think kind of cool thing about this one is it actually has a date thing on the side when it was made. So this one was January 6th
Of this year.
of this year. That's pretty cool.
Well,
I don't think I've ever seen a beer that,
gives
a
you an
craft
exact
beer
year.
that has that.
An-
We're not talking about Budweiser's freshness stamp thing. Here comes it.
Okay. Well, let's see. You ready? What do we got? Oh,
Oh man, my leg's not hurting so much right now.
I bet it's not. All right.
Smashed my leg at work today and it was hurting. Like
There we
a
go.
mother. Oh,
Another dark one.
Another dark one. Dark grim, but it's not. Well, this is that porter. Now for Corey, this isn't as thick. It's a little bit more.
It's not as old of oil in your
Right.
car.
It's not as oily.
All right, ready to jump into this? So,
The upfront aroma isn't real strong.
no, it's not.
I can't say. I think I smell a little bit of the vanilla. Oh, that could be from the last beer I had.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, I say we will toast this one to Corey for giving us our one question.
Corey, and to Joel for picking this one up.
Recommending it.
Now we're dating our beer.
Yeah, that's true. All right, here we go.
Cheers.
That smoke.
Oh,
right away.
That is smoky.
Right away.
Oh, Chipotle, like
it hits the back of your
10 seconds afterward.
That was less than 10 seconds. I know. Okay. Wow. That's the smoke hits you
Immediate
right
smoke
away.
and Chipotle
in the back of your
right
throat.
afterward. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like this. I dig this because it's.
And the weird thing about this is, okay, the one that we had before, the burn was down here.
Yep.
This one,
Right
the
at the back of
burn
your
is
mouth.
right at the back of the mouth. Right
Yep.
at the back of the throat, the burn is on this one. How weird is that?
It's just so strange because it's like someone built a campfire in your mouth.
Yep. So not only are you getting the smoke, you're getting the actual fire. But the weird thing is you're getting the smoke before the fire.
That's what the beer tastes like.
Yeah.
Is smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like smoke.
Start the fire.
I dig this. This is good. The kick is different because obviously not every beer you run into is gonna have a kick.
Yeah.
Normally.
Spicy beer, yeah. You know, that's what I really love about the craft beer industry now is that everybody is so almost artistic when it comes to beer. It's like
you can find a beer
you
for
have
anything.
art and you have culinary like coming together.
Yeah.
You know, these guys are okay, everybody's had a porter. What can we do differently?
Well, and that's the beauty of craft beer. And if you ever decide to make your own beer, I want to stress first of all, being a beer meister is not easy. It is a lot of work, and you have to really get into the hang of being clean, keeping everything sanitized. It's a lot of steps, but I think once you get used to it, then it gets a little bit better.
Yeah, so if you're a filth monger, unless of
if
course
you're
you want to make a dirt beer. Or
I mean, if you live in a meth lab, you can have meth beer, I guess.
beer.
But the beauty of craft
Breaking beer. Mind blown. Mind officially blown.
You can actually make beer out of anything that can be liquidized. That is something that I want to stress because you could, hypothetically, there are recipes, I have looked this up because at one point my roommate and I, an old friend of mine that we've been best friends for many years, we got into craft beer together, and at one point it was, we should make our own beer. And I remember looking up recipes, and I'm not even kidding, man. You can make beer out of Mountain Dew. Yeah, anything can be a beer.
Dude, we should totally make a NOS beer.
Oh my god.
Like an energy drink beer.
Red Bull beer.
Red Bull beer?
I mean,
You
you
can
don't
drink
even
it
need
for-
Jaeger. Or that's just another part of your Jaeger bomb. You put your Red Bull beer into your shot glass.
You guys you heard it here. Red Bull beer.
Red Bull beer. I mean, that would be actually really expensive
drink
to
beer.
make. Because you obviously need to have a lot. So, I mean, unless you make a small batch, but...
Yeah, but, I mean, you could have one or two and you're going to be going for 2 days. Non-stop.
Ain't that the truth?
Not only do you get an alcohol buzz, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's
If you get drunk, so your head's buzzing, so feel like you're going in circles, but at a super high rate of speed.
Right? Oh my god.
For like 3 days.
And the only thing that you can use to calm it down is if our pot for potholes passes.
Yeah. So you want to make sure that you're involved in fixing roads to come down from the energy drink beer.
And we want to stress, we are all about fixing the roads in Michigan.
Yep.
It's not about this other stuff. It's about fixing the roads.
Yes. We're very supportive of that.
I will support road fixing all day long.
Pothole patching.
Pothole patching. Yes, absolutely.
And imagine how happy the guys patching the potholes will be when they don't care about patching potholes.
Because
they're supporting it too.
They can go home and be like, I had to fix the big ass pot. It's totally worth it.
I just paid for 6 potholes.
So, do your part, ladies and gentlemen.
But only when it's legal.
Well, I was talking about voting yes.
Oh. Yeah, do your part.
No, we are all against doing that now.
Yeah. Don't
do that now. That's illegal. What are you?
That's bad.
Pirate or something?
Yeah.
We don't do anything illegal.
Right. No illegal stuff here.
No illegal stuff. So, I downloaded the newest Game of Thrones, and it was a great episode.
5? Season 5?
Season 5. So,
my wife and I just got done binge watching 4. We watched it in 2 days.
2 days.
Season 4.
Season 4 was a good season.
It was a good season, but it was almost like it was a rebuild because you lost.
Wait, hold on. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
If you have not watched season 4,
shut off.
Or 5. Even though I'm not going to spoil anything.
Shut this video off.
Hold on, fast forward.
We're not going to tell you to shut it off because nobody watches this anyway. So.
Okay. Anyways,
the hell with you.
Season 4. What's awesome is like, okay, you get a lot of big deaths. You have Joffrey dying.
But the kicker is you're still repairing from 3 where you lost the entire
Stark family
except.
Well, no. You have Sansa Stark, who's still alive. You have Arya Stark.
Arya and Sansa.
You have Bran Stark. He's the one that his legs are paralyzed.
Oh, yep.
And the one that everyone forgets, Rickon Stark.
Yep.
The youngest Stark boy. Everyone forgets about him. I'm telling you, don't forget him.
So, that happens, and then you get into season 4, and the death just ensues.
You have
Joffrey.
Well, that's a big one. People are happy about that.
Well, yeah, everybody's happy about that, but you didn't really expect it. Everybody thought like Joffrey was going to be
a tyrant forever. But now the one death that really sucked, and I will throw this out there, even though people apparently think we're dead.
Spoiler alert to our 2 viewers.
I read the books all the way up to book 5.
I read a book once.
Anyways, in the 4th season, the one death that really sucks is Oberyn Martell. Death by the Mountain. Now, that is one scene I think that really in the entire series people are going to hold on to because
I totally thought he had kicked his ass.
Oh yeah, and even in the books I was like, yeah, he kicked the mountain's ass.
Oh man, he kicked the mountain's ass.
But then bam, legs come out and the eyes thing. Okay,
my gosh.
I can't do eyes things. Like when I love horror flicks, love them. One movie that bothers me is Halloween 2.
Oh.
Because Mike Myers, the nurse walks into the room and then she spins the chair around for the doctor and he's got needles in his eyes.
Oh, son of a
And
mother.
Mike Myers comes up and picks this girl up and zooms right in and needle right into the eye. I can't do eyes. It bothers me. So seeing Oberyn Martell get his legs swept under and the mountain comes up and fingers right into his eye sockets, and
but then he doesn't even stop there.
Yeah, because then
he
his head
crushes his head like Gallagher with a watermelon.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm like, oh my God, you should see what happened right there.
Oh, man, that is so brutal.
But I think that's the great thing about it is the unexpected.
Well, and I think the most unexpected part in the entire season, and really even in the books, Tyrion Lannister getting out of his cell and shooting. Well, first of all, he kills Shay by choking her to death because he finds out his dad's porking her.
Yep.
So then, of course, he goes in, and now the show is different because in the show, in both of them, he goes in, his dad's on the toilet. He's got the crossbow. Now, everything leading up to, like, him saying, like, let's think about this, blah, blah, blah. The only difference is, in the show, he is shot in the stomach, and then I think the heart or something.
Yeah.
In the books, it's different. Tyrion's a little bit more of a dick.
Yeah.
Because he shoots his dad in the dick.
But here's my big question. Was he finished?
Oh, yeah. Tyrion, or Tywin Lannister is dead.
No, when I mean finished was like, did he drop his deuce? Or was he not there yet?
Well, you know what? It would kind of suck if he was like mid, because that's a great feeling sometimes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the last thing you want to happen is you've fallen off the stool.
Mid-poop.
Mid-poop.
Yeah, because you don't want to be found with poop still kind of coming. That would be the worst. So, anyway, season 5 we're on right now. We're 6 episodes in, I think, now. So far, people have actually labeled this the worst season.
Really?
Because there is a lot going on. There is a ton going on. But that's the beauty of it. Because there's been no... Oh, I don't want to spoil anything. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of growth in this season because it is reflecting books 4 and 5. I personally love the show. I love the books. Read the damn books. They're so good. Yes.
And on that note, I think we've nerded out completely.
Star Wars.
So, here we are. End of episode 4.
End of episode
We've
4.
chipotle'd up.
That's good.
We've habanero'd up. We've smoked up. We've propped up.
Yeah.
Gave props to the people. And our next episode,
It'd be a big one.
God willing, is going to be our first live episode.
We are planning, like we said, to do something. We're going on location.
Yep.
We will be taking recommendations. And you know what? Here it is. Question time. I want you guys
more questions.
I want you guys give us a recommendation. Give us a style of beer. Give us something because this place that we're going has it.
Yep.
Give us a recommendation.
No, if he doesn't have it, he can get it.
We are kind of thinking though for our
Locally.
next one, we want to do something bizarre. We want to do beers that
Over
are
the
not
top beers,
normal.
yeah.
And I mean, we kind of touched on it with this heat, but we want to do something weird.
Yep.
So give us recommendations. We will try to get them. Good stuff.
Yep. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Peace. Psych.
Pressure.
You thought we
pressing
were done.
down on me, pressing down on you, no matter so. So I'm Freddie Mercury now. Yeah, let's see the crown. Yeah.
Excellent.
We got Eskimomo. So we psyched you out.
Yeah. We were done with our smoky beers, but we have one more.
We actually got this one. It's a special beer. So
Special.
this is I guess a limited edition
Barrel
rare
aged Russian Imperial Stout.
Dramatrix.
You know the only place you can get this?
Where is that?
That'd be at the craft beer corner at the Quick Stop in Jamestown. Only place you can get this.
That's true. Come by. We just happened to be there. They had it. So
It was on special.
it comes out of Saugatuck Brewing Company, and I'm so excited to try this because Saugatuck Brewing Company. If you guys have ever had anything from there, they put out pretty solid beer.
Yep.
So being a limited edition, I'm pretty excited to try this out.
And it's an 8.5.
Yeah, this This is a strong one.
This one's a tool kicker.
Yeah, this will be a good nightcap.
Nightcap.
So
Watch this. Watch this. Watch it.
zoinks! All right, let's see what we got.
See
here.
what we got here. Oh!
Well, it's black. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
So it says that it's.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna
It says
have.
it's barrel aged, but
Oh.
my first immediate smell was bourbon.
Oh yeah.
It is the bourbon barrel.
Okay.
Got a little bit of head there.
Yeah, it's black as night.
God.
It's got a
I don't know if
very
it's pure
strong
bourbon
smell.
or
It may as well
maybe
be
a little
from
bit
the
of
smell it.
oaky. Yeah.
So we prepared for this.
Yeah.
We actually walked away for about 20 minutes or so.
Yep.
Drank some water. We wanted this to be fresh.
Yeah, we cleansed.
We
We
cleansed.
cleansed.
Did some yoga. We
I had an
about
enema.
30 seconds in, trying to be a pretzel, and
I
I
did
broke my
enema.
spine.
I cleansed everything.
Yeah.
You did some yoga. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried, but
And now I have a busted kitchen table.
yeah, it's no good. So, but we did all this for you.
For you!
So that
That's
we
how
could prepare.
dedicated we are to this. Josh.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. Cheers. Mm. Holy moly!
Oh,
Corey, don't drink this yet.
you are so not ready for this yet, Corey.
Okay. What are you getting? There's one distinct flavor I'm getting. I don't know if it's intentional, but there's one taste I'm reminded of.
I don't know. I mean, it's so
Thick.
creamy and thick and bourbony and oaky.
Do you
and...
taste coconut?
Yes.
Okay. I that is the biggest thing for me. So I am tasting coconut.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be.
Like roasted coconut.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like having a macaroon or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's so whoa flavor.
Oh my
This
God.
packs a ton of flavor. Not,
SBC, you guys did it up right on this.
not for somebody first coming into craft or into
No.
like these craft beers
No.
or dark beers. Not gonna be for you. It's gonna be too strong. But if you're used to like porters, stouts, holy shnikes.
And what's this called?
The Dramatrix with 3 X's.
3 X's. 8.5. This is batch 1266.
Mine is batch 022415.
So we didn't even get the same batch. I wonder if they taste the same.
I have to imagine. I mean, I really want to stress this has big flavor.
Oh,
But
this
it's
is just
it's so-
over the top flavor.
But it's not. How do I describe this? It's not bad.
oh gosh, not
It's
Not by
it's
any
strong
means.
in flavor, but not strong. Does that if that makes sense? Because
Yeah.
it's very
it's full.
creamy.
It's
It's
a
very
full flavored beer. Yeah, without a doubt. It's not.
It's not something that I'm drinking because I had said earlier that stuff like Dragon's Milk is something that I'm not huge on. And this is definitely a sipper. You're not going to want to chug this.
No.
But it's extremely creamy.
Oh my gosh, is that creamy? So good. Oh.
You guys, really, I mean, honestly, Saugatuck Brewing Company, you guys,
Out the park, guys.
this is like out of the
park.
park, destroying someone's windshield in a glorious bomb flame. It's like it's like a terrorist. It's like a terrorist
It was like
hit a grenade.
Babe Ruth hit a meteor and that thing just flew and smashed your windshield.
It's
That's
as
what
if
it is.
ISIS was playing baseball with grenades and it
ISIS.
went out 7,000 feet into someone's car and it landed
Blew
right by
it
the
up.
engine and blew it up.
Blew it up.
This is packing so much flavor.
This
It's
is like
good.
this is like the first time we tasted Big Luscious.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know,
Because
it was a completely unexpected flavor and moment, and this is the same thing. I mean, this is just.
I think, and this is actually not been mentioned before. I think Big Luscious, which comes from Founders, is actually the inspiration for us doing this show.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Because we both had never had it before. I believe I actually
you
got
were
that for you.
Yeah, you were for Christmas.
For Christmas, and
you were a hater of raspberries.
Yes, I hate raspberries with a passion, and I'm starting to find out that, of course, I discovered I hated raspberries at like a young teen age. I'm not a teen anymore, sadly. With
now
age,
raspberries are good.
It's the seeds I can't do. It's
I hate raspberry seeds.
It's a textural thing with the seeds.
Definitely.
But the flavor
if I get yogurt, raspberry yogurt, and it has the seeds in it, or raspberry anything that has the seeds in it, I hate it.
Yeah, it's taken. You know, I'm 30 now.
And I'm not gonna tell you how old I am.
I had to take a lot of steps to say how old I am. But yeah, I'm okay with it.
Josh, it was very therapeutic. Good boy.
It involved a lot of drinking and pot for potholes.
Pot for potholes.
But with raspberries, it's really come a long way with the taste. But I actually got Jeff a bottle of Big Luscious for Christmas this past year for 2014.
That was right before he asked me if he could marry my daughter.
It's true. That's probably why I said yes. But
I was drinking the Big Lush, and I was going, yes! And right before that, he asked the question. He knew when to slip it in there.
Hey, can I marry your daughter?
Can I marry your daughter? Yes! This is fantastic. And
yep. That's all.
I couldn't go back then after that.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a son or if you have a daughter and your future potential son-in-law buys you a beer that is that delicious,
walk away.
It's true. They're monsters. They fart too much. They love Taco Bell and yeah.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell and...
I think Taco Bell is supporting Pot for Potholes too.
Cheers, Taco Bell.
Cheers, Taco Bell.
Just don't, not before. After.
You got the munch.
You got the crunch.
The crunch. Have we been drinking?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So,
when you move to an encore,
expect nothing.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day,
for those who may be watching this, we thank you.
And our final verdict.
This is a go get it.
Amazing. If you're watching this,
where?
Well, I bet they probably have it at Saugatuck Brewing Company.
No, we don't want you to go to Saugatuck.
Well, I'm just saying, you know what? We got to give props for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Go to Saugatuck Brewing Company, see if they have it there. Or if you're here in Jenison, Hudsonville, Grand Rapids area, go to Jamestown.
You ain't going to find this anywhere else.
Because seriously,
I'm telling you.
Go to Jamestown, go to the Quick Stop,
and head into the craft beer corner. You will find this. It's on sale right now.
I'd like to think that this video will be up soon.
Within a couple days. I got some editing to do, but yeah, in a couple days this will be up.
If you're watching this right now and you want a solid beer, go and
except for Corey.
Because of the fact that
except for Corey,
yeah. You might not like it.
This might put him over the edge though. He might go, holy crap.
Yeah. This is it's big flavor.
This is a diamond in the rough, definitely.
So if you're watching this, drop what you're doing. We have big things coming. We have big plans. We will be doing
we're going live on location.
Well, not really live.
Well,
maybe it's not like going online.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
We're
that's
not
true.
like twitching it or anything, so.
So, how would you like, if you're watching this, if you made it this far with us, how would you like to come hang out with us? Be part.
Part of the show.
Because what we really would like to do is to have somebody who is skilled, can hold a camera. Hold a camera. If you like beer, I mean, that's really, it's not hard. We would like to get someone else involved.
Yep, we're moving on. We want a videographer.
We would like to take.
We want to start taking these to the next level with editing, and so it's not just a camera sitting here watching us.
Right. And I mean, anybody who's interested, I mean, we would love to have somebody come in who can just operate a camera.
They'll get paid in laughter.
You can drink with us.
Yeah,
Obviously, we're drinking good beer.
Yep,
I mean, we're talking about going to the breweries. We have plans that we would love to come happen and stuff. This beer is strong.
Kicking in. It's kicking in.
So let us know.
Yeah.
We would love to have someone else sitting by us. You know, if we're on location filming. Coming into
we want guests too. If you're in the Hudsonville, Jenison, Grand Rapids area, we'd love to have you on the show with us. Give us your thoughts on beer and stuff like that. And if you have a brewery or whatever and you're not that well known and you're just getting out there, that's what we're doing. Give us a holler, give us a shout. We'll come do a cast from your place too. We'll get you out there hopefully.
Yeah. And
we want to grow. We want to be famous. We want to keep pushing this and have fun.
And shameless plug here. Yeah, I'm not. I don't care.
Seriously, are we gonna do gaming genies again?
I'm just gonna say, if you're into video games, I have another podcast I do. It's called Game Genies. Go check it out. We have been trying to work out a time where, truth be told, we're also gamers. So, we are trying to work out a time where we can go together and do a Game Genies episode.
Crossover Game Genies, Hops and Humor episode.
That's the beauty of it, because the guys I do Game Genies with, they also beer drinkers. So, we're talking about doing a big shebang. It's in the future. Nothing set in stone for right now, but if you like video games, go check out Game Genies. If you love beer, you're right here.
You're where you need to be.
Exactly. So
on that note, we're going to call it a night.
Cheers.
We've had a good time. We hope you have too. And we'll see you on episode 5.
Unique beers.
Unique beers. Well, no. We're going to be shooting from...
Well, we'll be shooting, but then having unique beers.
That's true. But I don't know if we'll be drinking them right from there.
Not right from there.
No.
I don't think so. Probably.
It might be a half and half video cast, half interview from the place, half unique beers.
I love it.
I love it too.
I love you, Grand Rapids.
Yep.
Cheers.
See you on the next one. Peace.